Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Greetings, welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Who's there? Who's there that I can say hello to? Hi, hi, hi. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Plutonic. Donald, welcome. Thank you, Kemoni. Cindy, thank you. Hello, Mofelola, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Chinwe, welcome. Babalola, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Hello, Uro. Thank you, Donald, again. Hi, JC. Hello, Mary. Hello, Timmy. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for joining today. I can see the internet today is not great, right? I am not in London. I'm in a rural area. And I think the internet here, maybe this is the best I can get. I will find out tomorrow or today actually if I can get a better internet. But I just thought I'd come back from yesterday. I wasn't around yesterday. I was traveling down here. So guys, I miss you lots, 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 lots. It didn't feel the same throughout the whole day without coming on live, but I had to do what I needed to do to come here to see my sister and my mom and to just spend time with them. It's my sister's birthday celebration, so that's why I'm here. So thank you guys. I appreciate you all and also to spend time with my family. I think it's good to do so once in a while. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Welcome, welcome. Who do we have? Hello, Mr. Idenhi. Hello, Uwa. Hello, Mariah. Thank you. Hello, Chinwe. Thank you. Hi, to me. Thank you very much. Hi, Joyce. Thank you. I appreciate you all, guys. Please share, 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 because a lot of people wouldn't realize that I'm back. Let me just tell you now, okay, before I forget. So I'm going to come on live as I am today and tomorrow. And then Saturday and Sunday, no, because I'm going to be busy on those 2 days. Tomorrow I'm going to be busy, but I can do my program and then I'll be busy later. So just to let you know, guys, okay? So on Saturday and Sunday, I wouldn't be on live and I'll be back again on Monday. So first, I will do today and Friday. So that's tomorrow. Thank you. Share, share, share. Olua Kemi saying share. Guys, let's listen to you, Olua Kemi. JC, look like you're going be soft today. Your smile suggests that to me. You know what it is, right? Let me tell you. Oluwakemi, oh my, no, who's saying that? Let me see. JC, you read body language very well, there is, oh my God, who's already calling? Guys, please, let's not call on my own page, please. Please, no calling on my page. No calling on my page, please. Saloni, please don't call on my page. So, guys, yes, who said that? Let me see. It looks like I'm going to be soft today. We know why, right? All day this morning, I have been talking to my mom, right? And my mom wanted to understand all these things that I'm doing, because I haven't seen her in a while. And I was explaining it to her. And that made me a little bit sober for explaining to her because her understanding also of God as well is different. My mom took me to church. My mom taught me about God all my life. But we have a different understanding now. And even though my mom is a very open person, you can talk to her, you can share your own thoughts. She raised us like that so that we can speak our minds and we can talk to her. There was no fear or anything in discussing my own part and how I feel, and she accepted those things as well. But it was just a shame that she had also believed a lot of things that were wrong, just like I did. And then the person that took you to church, that introduced you to God, that tell you how important God is in your life, you found that she's also been cheated to believe in the wrong type of God. So that made me a little bit sober. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to be soft, but it does say something. It just give me something. I don't know how else I can explain that to you. Having a heart to heart with your loved ones, it just makes a lot of difference. It makes you kind of feel like this problem is really epidemic. I came from my mom's stock, I came from her tummy, and the understanding and my understanding is totally different. And having to have that conversation very early in the morning, we had a heart to heart. It just made me realize a lot of things that, even my people in their house, we have to have this conversation. How many more people are all over the world that needs to know this. So that's one of the reasons why I'm a little bit but I'm like that, but it doesn't last long, because whenever anything happens, right, I'm the kind of person that I think about it continuously and what I could do and how I can make amends or resolve it. So that really gets to me because I have to find a solution. I look for solutions, and while I'm looking for that solution, you may be able to tell, but nothing to worry about, guys. Thank you. Hello, Pastor Nero, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Guys, I'm sorry the internet freezes every minute, but I think we will be able to do this. Thank you very much. Vesta said, blessings to Love Loungers. Thank you very much. Isioma, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Charles, welcome. Mary, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Have Faith, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Hello, Yomi Jegede, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Make Wealth, thank you. Thank you. Dadabon, thank you. Jide, welcome. Tuli, welcome. Love Lounge Lady. Hello, Mary. His Grace, welcome. Ezine, thank you very much. Thank you. Faith, welcome. Please, guys, share this so that more people will join, because they didn't. Probably people think that I'm not coming back, or I'm not back yet, even though I said I will be back today. But thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. And guys, please do me a favor. The numbers on YouTube is still a little bit low for many people to see us. So please, guys, like the YouTube page. Is Mayowa Olaya, and is Mayowa Olaya official. I'm going to put the details up so that you will like it. And guys, also please don't forget to continue to sign the petition. Okay, so for social media, I'll put all the social media up details up so that you can connect, and then I would also put the details of the petition. We still want to make sure that we get things right, and make sure that people like Funke, Felix, Adejumo. It's not just Funke. Funke is just going to be the one that opens the door for all the other charlatans to be banned. So it's not just Funke. So any other charlatans that is out there, wake up and smell the coffee. And also the churches in England, and all of you that are deceiving people, that are scamming people, all of you get ready, okay? I'm not even going to lie or try to hide it or do it on the ground. Get ready, guys, okay? Don't even think that you're safe anymore. With this deception, enough is enough. It's got to stop. So here we go. This is the petition for Funke, Felix, Adejumo. Continue to sign that petition until somebody in government contact us and tell us to tell them their story, and we will do it in details. So thank you. Good afternoon, Maiwa and everyone. Jonathan, welcome. Good afternoon. Emeji, welcome. Hebo, welcome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that joins, even those who are watching later. I appreciate you all. It cannot be easy to spend an hour and more on their page and listening and watching and writing your comment. It cannot be easy, especially I know now. I told you the story just this morning. You have a lot of friends and family that they don't agree with this. They think that we are speaking against the Christianity, which is absolutely not true. Christianity is Christ-like. So we just need to be Christ-like. These people are not Christ-like. All these people that curse, people that are scamming people for money, the pimps, the religious pimp and prosperity pimps, they are not Christ-like. And we're speaking against that. But they try to brand us as people that are not Christ-like, that we are against Christianity. We're not against Christianity. We're against the wrong doctrines and the wrong Christianity that is being put out there, but not the Christianity, not the love of God. Absolutely, we're not. So thank you very much. I appreciate all of you for your steadfastness and coming day in and day out, and also sharing the truth with people. I really do appreciate it. So welcome, guys. As Maiwa said hello to me yet. Ezine, I'm so sorry if I haven't. I did. I believe I said hello, Ezine. Welcome. I have said hello to you, ma'am. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you. The cup is full. Enough is enough. Dadagban is saying. Yomi Jagede says, good afternoon, sir, to Mr. Odei. Thank you very much, Yomi. Welcome. Thank you. So, guys, we're going to continue on this video. This video, I cannot get tired of it. This is the third day that we're going to do this video, and we're doing different sections of the video. So, we finished at minute 4 the last time, but there's also another. We finished at minute 4 last time, so today I'm going to play it in full. And just for the benefit of those people that haven't seen the video at all, to see the video in full. And then I will not do the analysis right from the beginning. I will do the analysis from where I left off last time. So we continue. It's a 12 minutes video, and even though I'm speeding it up, I don't want to speed it up too much that you can't hear what is being said. Okay, this video is very important because this is what we expect from our fake, well, I won't call them our fake GOs because they're not ours. From the fake GOs, fake papas, and fake bishops, and fake all this, we expect them to be saying these things, but rather they're the one that perpetrating the lies and deception. So we know the truth now, and we're going to share the truth with everybody. For me, this is exactly what God means by be your brother's keepers. So even if they don't love me right now, I'm still going to share the truth and make sure that they know the truth and do as they wish with that truth. I'm not going to force it down their throats. I'm just going to share it. Just like the deception is being shared, then let us share the truth, and whichever one is right will prevail. Okay, so nobody needs to be afraid. Right, let me start the video immediately. I'm going to start now. So I'm going to start from the beginning, guys. Welcome, everyone.
The instructions that God gave me when He gave me the vision of the mother's son, at the end, we should always raise altars on behalf of our children by sowing seeds. That's a lie. And I'm going to ask some of you to do it. It's now the norm, and we have testimonies. You're going to raise an altar to the Lord on behalf of your children with $1,000.
Listen, when a preacher stands up and says, if you write a check for $1,000, your mortgage will be paid off and all your debt canceled, that's a lie. And somebody needs to get mad and say so.
I want you to step out. Where are you? Come out very quickly. God bless you. $1,000. Sit down, everybody. Don't give any envelope to anybody yet. Ushers, listen to me. I'm in charge here. Nobody leaves. Wait for the grace to avoid disgrace. Some of you can even give 1,000. It's a special seed. You're not just giving money. Those of you in the choir, when they take offering, make sure you give offering. Offering time is not blessing time, it is judgment time. That is when your financial level is determined.
That's a lie. I'm tired of God's people being fleeced.
So if you always hide because you're an usher or you're in the choir, you don't give offering, you can never be financially prosperous.
When a preacher tells you that if you will give so much, that God has to give you so much in return, that's a lie. When a preacher stands up and says the blessing of Abraham is wealth, that is a lie. The blessing of Abraham is justification by faith. The Bible says, and Abraham, but
write it down. I used to be poor before. I know what I'm talking about. It's a scriptural principle. Life is not governed by miracles, it is governed by principles.
That's a lie.
Genesis 8:22. While the earth remained, seed time, harvest. You don't sow, you can't reap.
That is a lie. The Bible says, freely given, freely received.
Some of you can do 1,000. One day, some of you will do 1 million. That's where I'm going now. Have some fun. Very soon, I will fly my own jet. Now I know it is not luxury. Now I know.
When a preacher stands up and says Jesus was a billionaire wearing designer clothes, that is a lie. Into false doctrine. And you listen to me, every one of you prosperity preachers. Jesus Christ did not die on a cross. He did not take the stripes. Dogs and live in $40 million homes, but he died on a cross to save mankind from the power of sin and the grip of darkness. And shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. The Apostle Paul said this in verse 5. He used the word destitute. That word means that through selfish desires they had departed from the truth. They were those who once knew the truth. They knew the message, but they turned their back from it. And the reason why they did it, because they believed that godliness was a means to financial gain. In other words, these prosperity pimps make religion a means of livelihood. They make their livelihood off of your hard sweat and labor.
I've not taken permission from Pastor Bojo because I'm freeing my spirit in this house. I want to help some of you to move to your next level financially. And I want to help you in 2018. Whether you've done it before or not, it doesn't matter. You're going to give God 1 million naira in 2018.
We are selling Jesus. We are selling the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. We are selling Jesus Christ, the one who bore the stripes upon his back, who took our punishment that we deserved. We are selling him.
This is for stupendous wealth. I'm changing level. I'm moving to another level. I want you to stand up very quickly. Don't wait for anybody. In 2018, come out. I'm going to be praying with you. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I don't beg people to give. This is what brought me by God's grace to where I am today. I used to be poor.
That's a lie.
1 million naira this year. I want to have the account of the ministry on the screen. Nobody is promoted by accident.
You are a prosperity pimp. Jesus said, when he walked into the temple, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves. You are thieves. And you're going to stand before God and give an account for every single message that you preached on that. Souls are dying and going to hell, and you're prostituting the word of God.
I'm an incurable giver. This is what I do. This is how I live my life. And it pays. You're giving 1 million a year. This is January. You are sowing it into this ministry. You are registering for something unusual.
The body of Christ is not a commodity or an article of commerce to be looted by a gospel of greed for preachers to make merchandise of you.
Hurry up, we are waiting for you because we want to pray. 1 million naira. Your church account details must be on your phone. It must be with you because God can ask you to give anything, anytime. I feel like I didn't plan this. I feel like to ask you to sow a seed on behalf of your marriage relationship.
We don't need any more prosperity pimps leading the church into spiritual idolatry.
On behalf of your children, on behalf of your future. This may be the seed heaven has been waiting for. Nobody will collect it from your hand. You're going to put it on the altar. This is not the time to go to the toilet. This is not the time to go to the toilet. Spiritual things are very slippery in nature. I want you to be a part of this.
I said, we don't need any more prosperity pimps leading the church down a primrose path of destruction.
Don't demote yourself. God smells seeds. He does. And seeds have a voice. I'm a product of seed. And my greatest secret is worship and giving. If you have that seed in your hand, only God knows what this seed will do for you. I want you to write your check or fill your envelope.
We don't need any more snake oil salesmen. We need men of God who will stand behind a pulpit and preach the gospel.
Bring surprise money to them. You that surprised me and turned my life around, do the same for them. As this seed leaves their hand, it will be multiplied back to their lives.
The modern day greed gospel is nothing more than a Ponzi scheme. It's nothing more than you walking into a casino, dropping your coin in, and pulling the slot machine. That is an abomination in the eyes of God. Let me tell you, you preachers are going to give an account.
In the name of Jesus, I rebuke every devourer. I come against the wicked one concerning you. You will sing for joy. It's a new day for you financially, and you will testify. Blessed be your name, Father. In the name of Jesus, we pray, and everybody will shout a bigger amen.
When God healed me of migraine headaches, when the doctor couldn't, Jesus didn't say, give me $1,000 and I'll think about it. He said, with my stripes, you are healed.
Give another big hand. Now, those of you that are upstanding, remain standing. Remain standing. Can I have an usher put an envelope in their hands? At the back of that envelope, I want you to write 3 things. Write your name, write your email address, and write your telephone number. Pastor Regina, I'm giving you a prophetic instruction. At the end of today, before you sleep, take these envelopes to your house by your bedside. Put the anointing oil upon your hands and hold the envelopes in your two hands, and pray in tongues for a few minutes. You don't even need to interpret, just pray in tongues for a few minutes, and that's it. God is about to do something in the lives of these people.
Where tonight are the preachers that will stand up and take a stand? Where are they? We need Jeremiahs. We need some Daniels. We need some Isaiahs. We need some Jehoshaphat's. We need some Davids. We need some Hezekiahs that says, I'm sick and tired of a dirty temple. It's time. When I stand before God, I'm going to have to answer the question, did I manipulate the people or did I preach the word? And this greed gospel is nothing more than manipulation.
Goodbye, friends, and goodbye for instructions that God gave me.
Thank you, Summer. Thank you very much for this video. Somebody said there as well, so thank you. I want to thank you as well. Guys, we've watched this video time and time again, but we can have so much to say about it. You know, as I was watching this video, I was thinking, you know, in Nigeria especially, where they say they have men of God, which men of God has ever come out to say anything against Funke or even themselves that what they did was wrong? Or any of the charlatans to say, you know, my God is not for sale or anything. Why have they not come out? Why is the so-called humble Adejumo is not coming out to say, well, it's true that God is not for sale. It is good that everything is free. That everything that this guy, Donny, is preaching. How come they haven't seen that? All they see is that my daddy said you should do this. My daddy there. You know? Why can't they see the truth and share that truth as it is written? Why did they have to embellish everything? You know, we don't have Christianity in Nigeria. We don't have Christians in Nigeria. They are not Christ-like. Look at this guy. Simple things. He said, when God healed him from migraine, he said he is healed by his stripe. He didn't say he has to pay $1,000. Whereas Funke is going around telling people to do anything. Raise your altar for your children. Raise your altar for your marriage. Raise your altar for your life. Raise your altar for your future. Raise your everything. She's already merchandised. She's not any different like the casino. She's just a casino. Pulpit casino. I think that's a good title actually. Pulpit casino. But it's not just Funke, Felix, Adejumo. It's all the rest of them. Name any pastor that is not a casino. You go into a casino. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you don't win. Name any church that is not a casino. Is your church not a casino? How long have you been raising Shiloh offering and nothing has happened? Because you're not diligent. The things that you're asking for. How long have you been raising first fruit offering every year? Burdening people throughout the month of January and February. Because you want to go and give the church your Shiloh offering. It's total wickedness. It's time that we wake up. So, guys, we're going to play this again. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you very much. But before we do, I want to read your comments, please. Mr. It's so sad and painful. Mr. Idain is saying, it is. It's very sad. You know, whenever you see me that I'm sober in any way, you have to understand it's like because I'm thinking about all these things and it makes me sad because I'm human. To think that people are behaving like this, people are standing by, I stand by Funke when you know that she's lying. Do you know, even the people that are standing by her, they will still admit that what she's doing is wrong. But then why are you standing by her? I'm not saying that you shouldn't love her. I love her too. But why are you standing by somebody that is doing wrong? Why can't you say what she's doing is wrong? Forget about me. Just focus on the topic. Focus on the subject of what the problem is. Yet you say, oh, she's wrong. We know that she said some things that are wrong, but you stand by her. You're evil. It's like saying that the devil, yes, the devil does some things wrong, but I will still stand by the devil. Or, oh, somebody gave me a glass of water, it's a full glass of water, and they put a drop of poison in it, but I'm still going to drink the poison, I'm still going to drink the water. What is it? What is people's problems? Then they cannot stand by the truth. They rather stand by person or because they know them as their mama or their papa than stand by the truth. It's really sad. Maiwa, please try and do the work of God. Stop seeing people's mistake. That's Princess that is saying that. This is the work of God. I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher, but it's your responsibility. God is manifested in people. You see, Princess Sandra, this is part of the brainwash that they brainwashed you. Okay? Wherever anything is in truth, truth repels you. You start to hide under God. You try to hide under, be nice, do this, and you don't speak the truth. Your only allegiance should be to the truth. The work of God is the truth. If you don't know, if you've been brainwashed, don't use your brainwashed mind to spat out toxic things that are not true. Please try to do the work of God. What is the work of God? The work of God is truth. The work of God is faith in God. Not faith in mammon. The work of God is love of God, not love of opposition of God. So what is the work of God? Tell me. You just throw word salad about and just write anything. Welcome, Princess Sandra, because I think you're here for the first time. But please continue to join us and use your sound mind. God has given you sound mind. Don't be so stupid and follow the dogmas of religion. Okay? God gave you sound mind, and God will hold you responsible for everything that's happening in this world. Don't say, oh, this one doesn't concern me. Oh, I'm just a Christian. Oh, I just want to worship God. You are responsible for the ills of this world if you are like that. The plague of silence has eaten your soul away. We have here Yabeji says, Funke Barabbas. You see how you are making Donny Swagger to cry. The cry that you, Funke, will cry will be billion times more. That's Yabeji that is saying that. I don't even want Funke to cry. I want Funke to know the true God and speak the word of God. Not the nonsense that she's saying and the money that you have to use to buy everything. She merchandised the whole gospel, deceiving people everywhere, talking to people anyhow. And people say, oh, don't talk about them. Don't be... Really? Really? I fear God, not man. Okay? And then we have here, Uma says, they are all birds of the same feather. Ogeleke says, correct Yahoo pastor, be this so, now God go punish you now, Funke. That is that's Ogeleka, that is Eddie, that is saying that now God go punish you. I don't want God to punish you now. I just want you guys to stop and do what God desires, not you doing evil. I have no desire in your punishment. I have no desire in your pain. I just want you to stop blocking the road and deceiving the people that God has sent. Stop lying to people. Stop capturing people's minds like slaves. That's all I want from them. Queen says, I have been so sober since my eye was open to the truth of what these people have done to Africa. That's exactly how I'm feeling. I have been so pained. I pray God heal me completely from this grief. Queen Olive, God has already healed you. Just accept that God has healed you. Imagine, Queen Olive, there are people that lived this world, they live in this world, and they die and they never knew the truth. They suffer in religious ignorance. These people captured them slaves from birth to the end of their lives. They never know this truth. You should rejoice now. I know it's a sobering event. It's a sobering state of affair. I'm not even going to take that away from you. But please, now that you know the truth, you're better off than many people. You just need to share that truth with people in boldness and in love. That truth is now yours forever. Nobody can take it away from you. You can never be brainwashed anymore. You should rejoice and help those people that are stuck in these dogmas. Thank you, Queen Olive, for sharing that. I think that's how many people are when they discover the truth. Abiola says, just like native doctors, add something to something, rub it together, and speak on it. Exactly. Abiola, you saw that part as well. It's totally shameful. Pastor Regina, when you get home tonight, rub oil on the envelope, and then rub it together. And then, who does that? Native doctor. Babalawo that does that. They're the one that does it. Jesus didn't. What did Jesus say? Jesus said, you're healed. Jesus said, you will have abundant life. Simple. He just spoke it. Let there be light, and there was light. No. The opposition to God, the lights of Reverend Funke Adejumo, the lights of Adeboye, they want you to touch their chair. They want you to look at the rod. They want you to touch their handkerchief. They want you, the lights of Oyedepo, they want you to wear a band. They want you to put stickers everywhere. They are opposition to God. They are not from God. It doesn't matter how many times they say, God asked me to say, my daddy says this, blah, blah, blah. It's all a lies. They're all lies. How do you know who his daddy is? You need to ask the Adeboye, who is your daddy exactly? Who is this your daddy that you're mentioning? Is this Almighty God? The description that I have in the Bible and the Lord that I have in my heart does not register the same way as yours. My God doesn't require me to look at a rod and pray over a rod. Say it to them, look at them in the eyes and say it to them. They can't do nothing to you. They know your God and personal Savior. Adeboye did not die on the cross for you. Oyedepo did not die for you. Reverend Funke did not die for you. Don't stand by Reverend Funke. Everybody that stand by Reverend Funke, that is wrong. You're saying that Reverend Funke is your God. She's not your God. So you're putting her in place of Jesus. You're saying that she's the one on the cross, and you are on her side, saying that you stand for her. That's wrong. That is blasphemy in itself. Then we have Kende. Good afternoon, Kende. Welcome very much. Welcome for joining us. Thank you. Welcome. And thank you for joining us. I say welcome for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So what has the email address got to do with this? Exactly. They're just wasting your time. They do all those activities so that you can be mesmerized. This address, your email, they're only going to contact you for money. They're just creating a database to scam you. It is all about scamming. Take their email, their address. That she's trying to act like she's exchanging service to get your money. She wants to justify that. That's why they do it. So what's there? Yeah, thank you. I've read that. Hello, Macron. Welcome. Funke, you are the wicked and devourer. Once, and you are cursing. You are cursing yourself. That's what Timmy said. Yeah, Beji says that. Okay, saying hello. In May, says this woman is a real criminal. She's just deceiving her followers with Bible. Totally. But she's not the only one. The only reason, I've done Funke extensively. All right. If you go on my YouTube channel, you will see a lot of titles on Funke, and all these videos, I've done them individually as well. But it's not just Funke. Don't be deceived. Your local pastor in the church is doing the same thing. Because in Nigeria or Africans, they see anything that is successful or they're able to get away with as that God has a hand in it. No, you have to know that just because you're able, it's like if a killer is able to kill somebody, it means that God gave him, God have a hand in it. That's a success. It's not a success. Not everything that you are able to do, that you do, is the right thing to do. You have to know the truth in your heart. Don't be deceived. So they all follow the lights of Funke, they follow the lights of Adeboye, they follow the lights of Oyedepo, and they said, oh, God allowed them to do it. They have a large congregation. What has a large congregation got to do with the truth? It has nothing to do with that. All these large congregations are going to pit. They're going to deception. And we need to recognize the difference between the truth and the truth is not large congregation. The truth is successful. Just because something is successful doesn't make it right. If a rape is successful, does that make the rape okay? If a murder is successful, does that make the murder okay? If cheating is successful, you were able to cheat somebody, does it make it okay? We need to use the sound mind that God is giving us now. This is the time to start using it. You have it. Nobody in this world is better than you. You have equal rights to everything. Nobody is more anointed than you. This woman, hello Kumbi, welcome. Bridget said that rubbish Funke. Yabeji says, so heaven is waiting for the Agbalumo seed before the mumus can be blessed. Lobaton. Yes, heaven is waiting for your seed. That's what Funke says. Funke conjure all sorts of blasphemy, and nobody ever questions her. I don't see Adeboye publicly saying that Funke is wrong, but Adeboye will come out and say some people are mad. There are 3 kinds of mad people. Shame on you, Pastor Adeboye. Total shame. You can come and tell people that they are mad because they don't agree with you because they're not paying tithes. But you cannot say that, Funke, you're wrong for saying that God smells seed. You didn't come out to say that. So wrong. And then people are saying, he's a father in faith. What father is that? The father that is not telling you the truth. The father that wants you to perish. God said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. The father that is hiding knowledge from you. Or does Adeboye not know that it is wrong for somebody to be saying that God smells seed? So God smell your seed before God can do anything for you, even though God has done everything for you. But when somebody says don't pay tithes, Adeboye comes out and saying there are 3 kinds of madman. Really? Shame on you, sir. Total shame. It's such a disgrace. So heaven is waiting. Yeah, I've read that one. Well done, Sister Summer, for this video. That's Bridget is saying that. As in, it says, they look unto you for the instant financial miracle, but tell you to look unto heaven for yours. That's right. They want to build a house. They want to build this building. They would say, you give me 1 billion naira. Give me 1,000. 100 people here that can give 1,000. But when you need something, they will tell you to wait on God. What's that? That is 419. That is Yahoo Yahoo. They can't wait for God. They will wait for you to come and bring your own money. But then with you, when you need something, you have to wait on God. What kind of scam is that? That is total scam. Guys, let me do this. I think I'm going to spend today and tomorrow, and that's it. I'll finish the video. But we are going to continue from minute 4. So what I would do is I'll play it till 4. I won't say anything. Then after 4 minutes, then I'll start the analysis. So I'll stop and start. Okay. So we can finish it to some state today. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. Mary says, well, welcome, Mary. Mary is saying welcome to Mary. Okay, thank you. Abegi says, birds of the same feather flocks together. They are 2 pieces of the same cloth. Yes. Can you imagine? Narat, I know where they smell shawawa. Smoked fish. That's Yabeji that is saying that. Funke is a big scammer. Moyosore says, see someone ole pastor. Too little that Mudubuk, okay, is saying hello to each other. Yabeji says, if you loot the treasury and escape to Oye Slapper. Oye Slapper is Oye Depo. You know how that one slapped a young child and said that suffer not a witch to live. When he himself is a witch. If you're calling somebody a witch, how do you know that the person is a witch? Are you a witch seer? Anyway, you already brag that you're a witch slayer. Look at the insults. You're a witch slayer. Which one are you? You're the witch slayer. We're the prosperity apostle. You're the apostle. You are apostle of liberation. You don't even know where you stand. You're totally confused. Witch slayer, apostle of prosperity. This, if it's anybody else that is like that, everybody will say that they're mad. But any of these preachers, any of these GOs or bishop or papa, they can say anything. They have immunity because of the name of God. With the name of God, they can go and kill somebody and say it's God that told me to kill it. That's how one pastor in South Africa or something went and burned a human being. Pour petrol on somebody and lit it. This is the state that is getting to. How do you know somebody is a witch? Suffer not a witch to live. So you're the one that see all the witch. What about all the witch that you know? Why don't you go and suffer and slap them all? Why do you have to slap a child? A vulnerable child that came to kneel down on the pulpit. You don't even have any respect for God. And you just slap that one. Nobody talked to any of you guys. You think you can just do whatever you like. Shame on you, Oyedepo. How do you slap a child? If you saw somebody that slapped a child, why can't you hold the child? Jesus saw a woman that is a prostitute, or he's not even a prostitute, I don't know what she is, slept with a man, adultery. And Jesus said that whoever has not done something should be the first person to throw the stone. Jesus picked that woman up. No, not you, you're opposite of that, of Jesus. You would rather slap that person, and you guys are calling him, he's my papa, he's my daddy. No. Shame on all of you. Only these people that are following these people that you're not thinking. Where did Jesus ever go and slap anybody? Even the legions of spirits that is in people, just say, get out. That's what Jesus says. You will be slapping, you guys will be saying you're slapping bad spirits out of people. You'll be beating people's flesh. You're kicking something out of somebody's stomach. And you all sit there and you turn a blind eye like that is right. Don't blame God, please. God has given all of us sound mind. It's such a shame. Any ills that you see in this society, it is caused by us human. We are the problem in this society. Because we keep quiet when there's evil that is going on. Let me continue, guys. I'm going to start the video now.
When he gave me the vision of the mother's summit, at the end, we should always raise altars on behalf of our children by sowing seeds. That's a lie. And I'm going to ask some of you to do it. It's now the norm. And we have testimonies. You're going to raise an altar to the Lord on behalf of your children with $1,000.
Listen, when a preacher stands up and says, if you write a check for $1,000, your mortgage will be paid off and all your debt canceled, that's a lie. And somebody needs to get mad and say so.
I want you to step out. Where are you? Come out very quickly. God bless you. $1,000. Sit down, everybody. Don't give any envelope to anybody yet. Ushers, listen to me. I'm in charge here. Nobody leads. Wait for the grace to avoid disgrace. Some of you can even give 1,000. It's a special seed. You're not just giving money. Those of you in the choir, when they take offering, make sure you give offering. Offering time is not blessing time, it is judgment time. That is when your financial level is determined.
That's a lie. I'm tired of God's people being fleeced.
So if you always hide because you're an usher or you're in the choir, you don't give offering, you can never be financially prosperous.
When a preacher tells you that if you will give so much that God has to give you so much in return, that's a lie. When a preacher stands up and says the blessing of Abraham is wealth, that is a lie. The blessing of Abraham is justification by faith. The Bible says, and Abraham...
Write it down. I used to be poor before. I know what I'm talking about. It's a scriptural principle. Life is not governed by miracles, it is governed by principles.
That's a lie.
Genesis 8:22. While the earth remained, seed time, harvest. You don't sow, you can't reap.
That is a lie. The Bible said, freely given, freely received.
Some of you can do 1,000. One day, some of you will do 1 million. That's where I'm going now. As I'm fun. Very soon, I will fly my own jet. Now I know it is not luxury. Now I know.
When a preacher stands up and says Jesus was a billionaire wearing designer clothes, that is a lie. Into false doctrine. And you listen to me, every one of you prosperity preachers. Jesus Christ did not die on a cross. He did not take the stripes on his back. He did not take a crown on his head. His side was not pierced that we may drive Rolls Royces and buy $12,000 dogs and live in $40 million homes, but he died on a cross to save mankind from the power of sin and the grip of darkness. And shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! The Apostle Paul said this in verse 5. He used the word destitute. That word means that through selfish desires they had departed from the truth.
Okay. So guys, we're going to start the analysis from here now, okay? Because I think this is where we stopped last time. So we start from here.
Were those who once knew the truth. They knew the message, but they turned their back from it.
Okay, this is a very important part of this, okay? And this is to those people that are saying that go and speak to them privately. Don't tell them, don't publicly start talking like this. Don't do this, don't do that. Go and speak to Adeboye, go and speak to Oyedepo, go and speak. You have to understand something. I know that you're speaking out of ignorance, but it is actually not just ignorance, but that is also blasphemy. For you to say that we should go, or anybody should go and speak to them privately, it means that you are denying that God did not minister the truth to them. These are people that are Bible carriers. These are people that are saying that they're reading the Bible, that they know the Bible. You are actually accepting or acknowledging that God did not minister to them, that the Holy Spirit did not minister to Adeboye. You are saying that the Holy Spirit did not minister to Oyedepo. You're saying that the Holy Spirit did not minister to Reverend Funke Adejumo to tell them that what they're doing is wrong. They do know what they're doing is wrong. That will be saying that God is unfair, that God did not reveal the truth to them. But God revealed the truth to all. What we have is free choice. We have free will to decide what we want to do. And these people know this truth. So I am really thankful to this man, Donny Swaggart, and to someone that put this together, Summer Aku. You can't tell me that they didn't know. So what should I go? If you already know something, you know that something is wrong, and you're doing it, that is a choice that you decided to make. You can continue to do it, but the people that don't know the truth, then those one will speak to. So this 1 Timothy 6:15, look at what this Donny is saying.
But they turned their back from it. And the reason why they did it, because they believed that godliness was a means to financial gain.
You see, that is why Bishop Oyedepo will say all the time that is a pursuit of prosperity. Because he thinks that godliness is a means to financial gain. In him, in himself, you know that he doesn't even want to be godly. Somebody that wants to be godly, you know in their attitude, you know from their speech, you know from their countenance. This guy is totally against God. Somebody slapping a child, I'm not saying that that's the end of him. He can repent today. God has already forgiven him, and then he can be of Christ. But at this very junction where we are, nobody can tell me that these people don't know. Why would I know and God will not reveal to them? What is so special about me to know that this is wrong and God will not reveal to them? What is so special about Adeboye? What is so special that God will conceal the truth from them? You that know the truth in your heart, how come they did not know? Some of you that are here, how come you can excuse your bishop, you can excuse your Adeboye, you can excuse Reverend Funke Adejumo and say they didn't know, when you yourself, you know the truth, and you're not carrying Bible the way that they are. You're not professing that you speak to God every minute, and you know the truth. Why would they know and then God will not tell them? Why won't they know? Because their heart is not with God. And their heart is not with God because they choose not to be with God. Let's listen to this part again.
But they turned their back from it. And the reason why they did it, because they believed that godliness was a means to financial gain. In other words,
exactly, they know that God, they believe that godliness is a means to financial gain. Though they want is financial gain, they don't want God. They don't care about God. They don't love people the way God loves people. They don't want to know you guys. That is why the son of a GO will tell you that you're a joker, because you come and ask for money, because you need help. They don't want to know anything about God. They don't want your problem. They don't want your burden. Go away. Because Jesus carried our burden. Jesus carried our problems. He died for us. They don't want to have anything to do with that. They'll call themselves apostle of prosperity, apostle of liberation. They don't want to have anything to do with God. And they demonstrate it to you. But yet, you can't see. Yet, you still defend them. Your story is exactly of this. Let me show you. This quote. I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves. That's Harriet Tubman. Totally wrong. You tell me that they don't know. Why don't you go and speak to them in private? Why should I speak to them in private? Do you speak to God alone in private? There are times that you say, God, I want this. Oh, God, do it for me. Oh, why? What's so special about them? Let's continue, guys. I'm sorry for the frozen pages.
These prosperity pimps make religion a means of livelihood.
You are a prosperity pimp if you're asking people for money. Adeboye, you're a prosperity pimp. Pastor Enoch Adeboye, you're a prosperity pimp. Reverend Funke Adejumo, you're a prosperity pimp. Oyedepo, Bishop Oyedepo, you're a prosperity pimp. Oyakilo, Pastor Oyakilome, you're a prosperity pimp. TB Joshua, all of you scammers. I don't mention TB Joshua and Suleiman and all those because they're too obvious that they're prosperity pimp. I don't even know where they came from. They just all of a sudden appear one day. I don't know where they came from. All of you are prosperity pimp. We know you. Do you understand? Because you're trying to, you believe or you want God, you are merchandising God, and you believe that godliness is a means to prosperity, to money. You're a prosperity pimp. It's as simple as that. All of you.
They make their livelihood off of your hard sweat and labor.
Exactly. Your pastor is coming and saying that I used to be poor and God took me out of this. But you say, okay, how did God take you out of it? When you start to scam all the congregation and you take small money from everybody and you tell them to look on God. They even scam you and tell you that they scam you, but yet, because they mention the name of God, you can't even see it. Somebody like Funke Adejumo will come and say, oh, I used to be poor and God delivered me. How did God deliver you? What are the products and services that you sold to society? What are the solutions that you prefer for society that they paid you for? We know what Dangote does. We know what Oyedepo, we know what Bill Gates does. We know all of those. We know what Richard Branson does. We know what Mark Zuckerberg does. We know their products and their services. What is your product and services, Oyedepo? What is your product and services, Adeboye? What is your product and services, Funke Adejumo? For you not to be, for God to have taken you out of poverty. What are your products? What are your services? What are the solutions that you're preferring for society? Are you merchandising God, that God is your product that you sell to people? I want to know what your products are. Total shame. And we all sit there. Nigeria is now the capital of poverty. Nigeria, with less than 200 million people, is the most populated country according to population that has people that are going into poverty daily. I can show you the poverty index if you want to see it. I will actually show you the poverty index. Just excuse me. It's happening live. It's not a joke. And yet we stand by evil. Just bear with me, guys. I'll show you the poverty index. I'll just get the link to that. I have it saved somewhere. Here is the index. It's coming up. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, so here's the poverty index, guys. You see, for the people in black are the people that are coming out of poverty. So if you look at the people that are running in black, those are the people coming out of poverty. You see? Let me reduce this. I'll show you another one. Okay, place one. Okay, this is the World Poverty Index. Okay, and here you can see, if you look at the names of the countries, I hope you can see it all. I hope you can see it. It's got time delay, so I could. Yes, I'm showing the poverty clock. Yes, I am Tracy. Have a look and look at the countries that are going into poverty. Nigeria, out of poverty. All the other countries are coming out of poverty. The one in red is going into poverty. In red is poverty. Nigeria again. For every 3 people that goes into poverty is Nigerian. Every third in red is Nigerian. Have a look. Look at the poverty index, guys. Have a look. And somebody can stand on the pulpit and tell you that he's an apostle of prosperity. What kind of shame is that? What kind of nonchalant attitude is that to people and to God? If Bishop Oyedepo can come out and say, I am the apostle of prosperity, how? Every third person going into poverty, every third red person is Nigerian. Have a look. This is really shameful. Can you all see? Look at it. Look, the third person, Nigeria. Okay, so that's one Nigerian gone. Non-Nigeria. Look at this third one. Zambia, Venezuela, Nigeria, Chad, South Sudan, Nigeria. As this is live right now, this is a clock right now. Already today, right? I don't know which time zone they're using. 14,102 people have fallen into poverty. Nigeria, Angola, Nigeria, Venezuela, Mozambique, I think, Nigeria, Madagascar, Burundi, Nigeria. Can you see that, people? Look, it's frozen on your screen now. Nigeria. It's so sad. And yet, there's a preacher who is listed as the richest pastor in Africa, is telling you that he is the apostle of poverty or apostle of prosperity, and yet the country is going into poverty by the seconds. This is a sad state of affairs. Nigeria, South Sudan, Nigeria. Guys, let me continue.
I've not taken permission from Pastor Ponzi because I'm feeling my spirit in this house. I want to help some of you to move to your next level financially. And I want to help you in 2018.
How is this lady going to help anybody to move into the next level financially? You know, these are the blasphemous words that I just think that this is what is putting Nigeria into poverty. How is somebody that said that she was poor for so many years and is scamming other people to be rich, taking from other people, how can she help people to move into financial blessing in 2018? You were speaking, Funke, you said that you've been speaking for all these years, for at least 20 years. You haven't helped all these people to get out of poverty. They're actually getting into poverty. Yet, you can boldly stand in front of the pulpit and say you want to help them to get out of poverty, to get into financial blessing this in 2018. This is, I mean, guys, I always ask you this. Who does this? Yahoo boys. Yahoo is what they write you an email and tell you that there's an inheritance for you somewhere. And if you pay £500 or $500, they will help you to get that inheritance out. This is what this lady is doing, and the likes of them. Look at it.
Whether you've done it before or not, it doesn't matter.
Can you imagine? She said that whether you've done it before or not, it doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter? If I've done something before and it's not working for me, is it not insanity for me to do it again? Yet you can stand on the pulpit and name the name of God and say, either I have done it before or not, it doesn't matter. Of course it doesn't matter to you, because